Okay, so I just finished filming my reaction to the trailer, and I started importing the footage into my computer, and my mind was kind of wired going 100 miles an hour because what did I just watch? This trailer is insane. It's just got me so pumped up. Like, I wasn't planning on doing an analysis, and I was just gonna do a reaction, but here you go. Here's an impromptu analysis of The Last Jedi Trailer 2. This is gonna be my third time watching the trailer, and I'm gonna be pausing it every so often to maybe make some closer, inspections like CSI, magnify. So we got the ATSTs. This is clearly on crate. That lightsaber is sick, by the way. I said it in my reaction video too. I'm also digging the all red background. I'm curious what that is supposed to be. So we got Rey on Octo. Beautiful summer day, it looks like, or spring. Maybe she's wearing some long sleeves. Then again, maybe she's just cold from not being on Jakku, because Jakku was pretty hot. So we got this scene right here, right? She's walking up these steps into some mysterious fog thing. This reminds me a lot of the cave scene on Dagobah. Like, how could it not? This is totally Luke walking into that cave to, like, find some sort of significant Force teaching. Inside of whatever she's walking to lies these journals, which people are speculating are the journals of the wills, right? I mean, she's really going to the roots of the Jedi here. So she splits the concrete, and that freaks Luke out because she wasn't even trying to do that. And there's probably some other things going on besides just the splitting concrete. She's got to do something significant. Maybe she makes a bunch of porgs explode with her mind or something like that. We got Kylo Ren smashing his helmet. So he's attacking a rebel ship. And then now this is where people are thinking he's going to kill Leia. That's certainly what I thought, because that's clearly the impression that they're trying to make. I said in my reaction video, if that is the case, I mean, they planned on her being in episode 9. I'm curious if this is a change they had to make as a result of Carrie Fisher's death. I mean, he's clearly going to pull the trigger on something, and then it cuts to Leia. I'm assuming because of all of this red stuff, I'm assuming that this is also on crate. The caverns below crate or something like that. But there's really no telling for sure. And then we've got Phasma facing Finn. For those who haven't read it, in the Phasma book that talks about her origins, she was proficient with like a spear-like weapon, such as the one that she's using in this trailer. We can also see in the background there's some heavily armored AT-STs, but also if you look to the right, some AT-ATs. So this looks like a First Order factory. This must be after a Resistance attack. I had initially thought this battle between them had taken place or was going to take place on Crate after they had destroyed the Resistance base on there, but it looks here, it's not just like there's heavily armored vehicles in the background, it looks like they're almost on an assembly line. But I also want to point out that Finn is using the very same weapon that was used against him in The Force Awakens, which I think is pretty cool because realistically, I mean, I don't know what kind of special training Finn has had, but because he was with the First Order, he should know how to use that thing, right? At least better than he knew how to use the lightsaber against it. I'm very curious to see how he does in this battle. I know Phasma is a very fierce, dangerous warrior. She's like almost never lost a duel with anybody outside of one particular person. And I don't want to spoil what happens in the book, but, spoiler alert. I'm sorry. I don't know. This is shaping up to be a very intense and enigmatic trailer. Lots of potential directions this plot can go in. Her armor looks bitchin'. I wonder what's going on here. So she's in the cave. She's swimming. We see here Luke it looks like he's soaking wet, right? So he either had to save her from being in the water, probably something like that. I would imagine that's what happened, but obviously context matters. We don't know. We don't know about any of this. This is all speculation. Got those beautiful crystal dogs. Leia looking sad. But then we see her diving into the water here and then climbing out as well, and Luke is standing there. So I wonder if maybe he saves her one time when she goes in and he's telling her, no, this isn't going to go the way you think. Stop trying to do this. And she decides to defy him anyway. Because we see when she gets out of the water, he's just standing there. Finn looks like he's back at the First Order. I bet you Finn loses that battle maybe. And then Phasma arrests him and she wants to put him on trial or do a public execution because of his war crimes with the Resistance. What's he wearing? He's wearing that and that scene. He's wearing the same one in this too. So I guess that doesn't say whether or not this scene takes place before or after that other one. But with all this fiery wreckage, I'm assuming it would take place after. But maybe he's being walked into another part of the Imperial base after she's defeated him here. I love Finn, but I find it highly unlikely that he would be able to defeat Phasma in a fight. We got this awesome battle on Crate, which looks incredible. And then this crazy thing with Snoke and Rey, which I already analyzed in my reaction trailer. But I had some more thoughts on this when in combination with the next scene, where Rey is talking to Kylo about what I'm assuming is him potentially teaching her. I'm curious if that takes place before or after the scene with Snoke. Because for maybe all we know, he accepts her offer and then he betrays her for Snoke, and that little monologue type piece where he's about to shoot Leia, it looks like in the trailer, maybe he's actually saying that to himself when he's considering betraying Rey. He says there's one thing you must do or something like that, so maybe he has to kill the competition or the other chosen one or some other weird prophecy type thing. Like I said, this is all spur of the moment speculation. I'm pretty much just vomiting words out at the camera right now. I haven't thought a whole lot about this. I think that is going to do it for this analysis though. I do want to say though, I think that the trailer is absolutely fantastic. I think that maybe they're giving away a little too much, but I'm also thinking at the same time they're going to bait and switch us and something insane is going to happen. Maybe Snoke ends up being killed by Kylo and Rey in this movie, and then Luke ends up being the ultimate bad guy. Wouldn't that be insane? I think I'm going to stop talking now, but before you guys go, if you haven't yet, please do me a favor and hit that like button. It supports the channel a whole lot, and it lets me know you care. Hit that subscribe button for weekly Star Wars content, and comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you thought of the trailer. Let me know any possible indicators of where the plot's gonna go that I'm missing. I'll be seeing you all very soon. Until next time, my name is John Solo. May the Force be with you, and remember, John shot first.